Hey guys, Mrs. Devlin here. Something that I really wanted to make sure you were aware of is the fact that the new semester is indeed a fresh start. The theme of today's lesson is called Reorientation, and I've called it that for several reasons. One, we have a lot of new kiddos starting with us, and I really want to make sure you guys understand how to get to your lessons and what you're supposed to do every day at school. Some other reasons are I want to make sure we've kind of dusted off the rust. Holiday break was long, and even though that was a while ago, I still want to make sure that you feel ready and able to have a great quarter three. So I'm on a blank internet page right now. And something I want to make sure we all understand is that you need to go to the following website every single day to log into school. You need to be typing in sis.padistance.org. You should see this red screen. It should be a daily occurrence. And I am logging in with a tester account. So you would log in with your account. And then this is your main page for school. We should be very familiar with this already by now. But if you're not, I want to make sure you know some good tips and tricks. At the bottom, the My Files section, these are where you need to go when it asks you to go to your textbook for any lesson. Remember, a lot of your books are going to be located at the Holt-McDougall link. As you can see in this test student, it's lots of math and lots of social studies and language arts. Think Central is going to be for science. And there's also your daily fit log down here for your phys ed classes. We're going to go ahead and make sure we remember how to go to Holt-McDougall because this is social studies orientation. Remember guys, all you need to do to go to your book is to click Go to Online Textbook for your civics and practice. You can use the drop-down menu to navigate and choose the chapter that you want and move around that way. If you need more help with it, guys, or if you're not seeing your book, you need to let your teachers know, whatever teacher that is, as soon as you possibly can, because they can fix that for you, no problem. So we can get to our lessons by these items on the side here, and you can also use your calendar. You can also access your email this way. And it's asking me to log in again. I'm not going to. And you can access your calendar, Google Docs, which I know is something we should all have down by now, as well as YouTube and a couple other key important things. If you ever want to jump to our social studies class, feel free to just go to the left-hand side and find 7th grade social studies. If it doesn't like to hide. And then you can click here for lesson. And that'll take you to the main page for the course once you sign in with Google. We should all be pretty familiar with that sign in with Google button. So that's kind of how we navigate inside here. There's a couple other things I wanted you to be aware of as well. I'm going to go ahead and bring over a calendar. And this is something that's very important to me and to the rest of your teachers, guys. Please know that there are 2 spots you need to look at on your calendar. Please know that with your calendars, they have your daily assignments listed on them, as well as your live class times. So this is an example calendar for a student in 7th grade section 2. So if you are in 7th grade section 2, your calendar probably looks really similar to this. If you're in 7th grade section 1, your top's going to look the same, but your bottom is going to have different live class times. So take a look, guys. At this top section here, before there's any time, you're going to see your daily lessons. So all you have to do to get to your daily lessons, just as a nice little refresher, is click on the lesson and then click the link. And it should take you right there. check it out. There is our economics lesson for the day there. You guys should have all taken this by now. Let me go ahead and get the other lesson back. One moment. So as you can see, I've gone back to the calendar. And that's how we get to each lesson. You need to have done that for all of your lessons every day. So you should have done that for health and wellness, language arts, math, science, and social studies. Aside from those, please also remember about your live class times. So today is Wednesday, January 20th. This student had language arts at 9 o'clock and science at 11. To get to a live class, you just got to click on it, and then you'll see, click the link below to access our live classroom. You can click on it right there, and awesomeness, it'll take you right there. All you'd have to do is click that launch class button. Fun fact, if you're ever unable to make class and you need to watch a recording, if you scroll up, you'll see that you can watch the recording for the language arts class that was today. So if you ever have a doctor's appointment or you're sick, you're not off the hook. You can check and see that there. So going ahead and going back to the calendar, please know that attendance in your live classes is mandatory. What that means is it is so important to be there. What I always tell you guys in social studies is that you need to be attending live class because you're going to receive awesome tips and tricks on how to complete your lesson. And you're going to learn about things in the way that the teacher needs you to. So attendance to live class is mandatory, guys. Please, please come. Another important thing to remember. You need to be making a schedule for yourself if you are having trouble with completing all of your work every day. You should be spending around 1 hour of work every day on your lessons. So 1 hour for social studies, 1 hour for science, 1 hour for language arts, 1 hour for math, 1 hour for health and wellness. If you're taking longer than that, you need to be communicating with your teachers. Because guys, we are here to help you and we want to make sure that you are set up in a great environment. Going back to the calendar here. So we have the live classes to attend, and sometimes you'll have other meetings or items with your teachers as well. For example, for those of you who've had me throughout the year, you know I do office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 3. To attend my office hours tomorrow, which are optional, not required, all you'd have to do is click on the link, much like you would for a live class, okay? So, looking at the other items that we have here, you need to be attending your live class daily. You need to be completing your lessons daily. Checking your grades is also a very important thing to do. And I have a separate video on that I'm happy to show with you. You probably noticed that once I logged in to the main page for school here, like if I go to 7th grade social studies again, you'll see that it gives you all of the assignments for the year so far. This is where you can check your grades. Please also know that this gives all of the assignments for a very, very long time. You can select your marking period, and it can specify it a little bit more for you, okay? So we're in the 3rd quarter, so that's where I'd keep mine personally. As you can see, no grades yet because it's day 1. So guys, I've went over a bunch of different things in this little reintroduction lesson today, but please remember that we are always here to help you as your teachers. We want you to do well, and we want you to create a great path to succeeding. So if you ever need me, guys, call me, email me, and we'll find a way, okay? Good luck completing today's lesson. Thank you for watching the reorientation video, and if you need my help with anything, please drop me a line, okay? Thanks again.